Hey, what's up guys, I'm AP Tech here, and every single cross tour action cam from the first one all the way to 2020 has been average until now. So the newest cross tour 4K action camera is here and I really want to like it, but here is what it is all about. So first of all, yes, it is a rectangle shape just like the GoPro Hero 9, but priced at $129 with a lot less colorful. It is just black all around. So the Cross Tour 4K action cam is a 19.9 by 11.6 by 7.7 centimeters all around, with a big lens at the front with just 4 buttons, 2 on the side and 2 on the top. So it is really simple camera to use, kind of a beginner's action cam at first, although it isn't really. It has a dual screen. The sides are pretty clean with one side no door clip. I really wish that they had a door clip to protect from dust and rain when not using protective case. The doorless side has a micro SD slot, micro HD output and a micro USB port for charging and a data transfer, which is kind of nice of it. The button next to the power allows you to select when setting mode or record on and off. There are 2 microphones, one on the top next to the power and one on the side. I would definitely avoid using the onboard microphone as it does not produce a great audio quality. It comes with a removable battery and all of it's by itself from the box. It's a functional waterproof up to 40 meters. Like I said, this action camera has a dual screen, which is the main selling point. The rear screen is a touchscreen which has a highly responsive to your finger gestures and more durable than mechanical button. The front screen will easily guide you to ensure you are in frame at all time when taking photos or walking and talking like a vlog style. Having display front and back is so convenient and you do not need to change setting via your smartphone. All can be done via touchscreen behind the camera. With a click of a few touches, you can change video resolution or time-lapse speed. And of course, you can still view or control everything from your smartphone app. To record on the action camera, all you need to do is turn on and press the OK button, wait for a second and it starts recording, and likewise press OK again to stop the recording. One nifty feature is the power button, which can be used to change quickly via different modes such as changing resolutions and time lapse. To view on the front screen, you will need to press and hold the side button down to switch between the rear and front display. You can use this Cross Tour 4K action camera for several things, but I think it will be handy as a dash cam. It has a built-in loop record system. Let's talk about the packaging and accessories. The packaging looks average and nothing to be excited about, but I'm astonished to see the amount of high quality accessories it includes. Here are the 4K action camera body, 2 1050 mAh battery pack, micro USB charging cable or file transfer, remote control and upgraded accessory kit. Please note this does not include with SD card or remote control charging cable. This action camera has 4K UHD video, 24 megapixel photo, and it provides video resolution up to 4K at 30 frames per second. Unfortunately, it does not support electronic image stabilization at 4K, but you can turn on image stabilization on 1080p, which reduces the shaky footage. The quality is okay, but definitely not the same as the main camera that I'm using currently, Sony 4K A7C, or even any other action cameras like GoPro, Sony or Panasonic. It looks about as soft as muddy as you would expect from a tiny handheld camera that maximizes out at widescreen 4K. Not that 4K is a bad thing. It is plenty for most of the people, but it just doesn't look like a good 4K color. It just doesn't look like a good 4K colors. It's a bit dull dynamic range. It's definitely limited and it has super wide angle look that people tend to love, but again, it's not crispy. You would think this will be a good fit as a vlogging camera, but a camera with a poor microphone, it cannot fulfill its purpose. The main reason I would not recommend this as a vlogging camera is due to lack of audio quality, and a battery lasts up to 90 minutes only. Here is a short clip sample of unedited 4K footage with audio test. Right, so I just wanted to test out this Action Cam 4K from Crosstour. So basically I've just mounted on a Manfrotto tripod. So we're going to basically look at footage that it can produce, which has 4K 30 frames per second. That's the maximum you could ever go to. And it also has a 1080p with onboard image stabilization. So we're going to test out first the 4K video. We're going to test out an image quality as well, which is a 24 megapixel. It has a tiny sensor in there that they could ever squeeze in, so a tiny sensor in there. So we also need to test out the 1080p quality and see if it has any difference. But obviously I'm going to be inside the car. You could use this as a dash cam, as I already mentioned, but I'm going to just try it as a vlog style. So I'm hoping the audio is going to be something good, but I doubt it's going to be any good. You know that the audio is not going to be any great, so we're just going to test it out and see how the audio looks like. This is 1080p. Quick check of the Action camera. So this is 1080p 30 frames per second. So basically, again, I'm just testing the audio and also image quality, and obviously this is not going to be as good as a full frame camera. Obviously the sensor is tiny. I can't see myself really well from that small display, so we're going to test it and take you back to the monitor and confirm if this is actually worth it. So now we're going to switch to 4K 30 frames per second and see how that goes. Now we're back, 4K 30 frames per second. So again, the image stabilization, this is not supported. So the onboard image stabilization, it's only supported on 1080p. And there you go. So you can see the 4K is not going to be any difference. It's going to be slightly brighter. I'm expecting this to be slightly more clear and a bit more crisp, but altogether is nowhere near to a professional camera. But this will do justice for those who are interested in a form factor as a vlogging. But again, the audio suffers. The audio is poor. I've heard this before, and I'm going to let you hear it for yourself. So basically this is audio coming out from the Action camera. I knew the audio quality was low, but it got me thinking, who are these 4K Action camera for? I originally thought it was sort of a beginner. You know, it is small, lightweighted, waterproof with the case. I would definitely recommend for those who are into extreme sports where audio is not required, such as dash cam, time lapse, swimmers who wants to capture under the water or surfing, skateboarding, etc. So this is basically priced at $129. It's a really good investment, good value for price. So there you go. That's basically it for Crosstour 4K camera. Feel free to leave a comment or hit the like button if you enjoyed. Talk to you guys in the next one. Peace out.